Big respect. This is the original Chronics representing for the Grapevine show on KBC. Ease out. Love.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Ain't nobody gotta tell you what you gotta do.
Yes, inakuwa vipi jamaa? Last week sikuwa, lakini hivi sasa nimerudi na niliwa miss. It sure does feel good to be back.
Welcome back.
Asante.
Guys, on the show this week we attend a concert at the rooftop of Westgate. We'll be speaking to a reggae artist and then we'll be attending the Go Down gig among other events. My name is Anyiko.
Na mimi kama kawaida niite mtaalam Abi Nguma.
And as always, this right here
is Grapevine.
What you gotta do.
Last week we were at the Westgate Mall to attend an event hosted to celebrate Father's Day. We were back there over the weekend to attend a different celebration.
Now, hii concert ilikuwa ndio kubwa kabisa tangu the Westgate Mall ifunguliwe tena. It featured Gilad, Nyashinsky, Nameless, and the surprise of the afternoon or the evening, none other but kleptomaniacs.
Last Saturday was a special day to honor the memory of the Westgate attack. Since the reopening of Westgate Mall, there hasn't been a concert as big held there. Most artists and the general public have been receptive to visiting the mall after the reopening, but there are still a few people who aren't convinced. So this concert was held to make them see that it is indeed a new beginning. The rooftop of Westgate Mall is where music fans came to enjoy their Saturday night, as great live music was performed by a well-selection of artists currently doing well in the face of popular Kenyan music. The first was Gilad, not a stranger to many here on Grapevine. Gilad has gone on to surprise many by his decision to quit a career in the white-collar field to become a full-time musician. The other artist chosen was Nameless. One of the most legendary artists in Kenya right now.
From then to now. Hey guys, do you remember? Usipotaka burudika, usipotaka kutingisha, usipotaka kukatika, it's getting hot in here.
Known to have pioneered the pop sound of Kenyan music from the new millennium, Nameless is still respected and continues to churn out new hits. He was here to remind the audience that his music brings magic, and indeed, he still is a force to reckon in the music industry. The last artist to perform was Nyashinsky, who had been missing from the entertainment scene in Kenya for the longest time. He is now back in town after living abroad for a couple of years. He rose to fame from his days in the group Kleptomaniacs, and he was here to remind us all how awesome the group was and still is. They went on to perform other Klepto songs that we loved from the olden days. Congrats to Gilad, Nameless and Nyashinsky for hosting such a great concert at Westgate. We look forward to more Kenyan artists coming together to unite us all through such awesome and peaceful concerts.
It was amazing. Do you know what it means to bring people back to Westgate? It's an amazing feeling.
The crowd was an interesting crowd, a mix of crowd. But, you know, guys came up, danced, you know, everyone VIP. Everyone was just having a good time.
There was a moment tonight where we saw history. Kleptomaniacs reunited.
It's a blessing. It's been overwhelming.
That was actually a very dope concert. I'm happy I was there. It was actually my first time to see Kleptomaniacs together in a concert. We really do hope that they'll be having more concerts together while they're all in Kenya. Now from Westgate, we're taking you to the world of reggae and dancehall. You remember we showed you highlights from a concert that was recently held by the international reggae artist Chronix. Well, we also attended an exclusive press conference that was hosted prior to the concert, and this is what he had to say.
First, it's a joy to be in Africa, and then, you know, as far as, you know, my musical journey is concerned, Kenya is a special place, you know what I mean, in terms of, you know, its connection to reggae and dancehall music. It's just special, you know what I mean. It's a great joy, and Nairobi chose us and we choose Nairobi, so, you know, loving the vibe.
And she was beauty to my eyes. I asked her where she from, she tell me in the tropics. She asked me what's my name, I tell her I am Chronix. And I said, girl, tell me what's your name.
Growing up in our community in Jamaica, you know, I used to do many things, like a lot of things, not just singing alone, you know, but from learning instruments, singing, you know, and doing the visual arts. Then later on, you know, going into photography and things like them. You know, I always wanted to share certain ideas, and music helped me to do that. So, you know, music is just a doorway to my full life experience. You know, and as I grow, I discover that more and more.
Chronix are where you say, okay.
Roots and Chalice is the title of my latest project. Roots and Chalice mixtape by Federation Sound. You know, so most of what we're doing now, you know what I mean, will feature the music and messages that we were trying to communicate from that project, you know. It's going to be now mainly focused on, you know what I mean, shedding light on that project, you know, so. Yeah, that's what we would like the youths of Africa and, you know, the world, you know, just to, you know, keep in tune with the music, because that's the only way to keep this consciousness alive, you know.
Life is a dream if you got gratitude, so go tell the regime them can't stop what we do now. Information you think on your own, or else you're a slave to the things.
Reggae music created the sound system, and reggae music created the dancehall space so it could survive. Because left to the mercy of pop culture and left to the mercy of the mainstream music business, reggae music wouldn't have survived. You know what I mean? Reggae music would have died out long time, like many other great music that we don't really hear much about anymore. True function of a sound system is to showcase reggae music for what it is. I feel like the true function of a sound system is to let people know what's happening. You know, to let the general public know what's happening, like, is a bridge, kind of like the bridge between the creative people and the wider society, you know. And sound system belongs to reggae music.
One thing me I beg you do for me, and I say smile, girl, smile, smile for me, Jamaica, and I said smile, girl, smile, hey, smile for me, Jamaica.
Pan-Africanism is the next step that humanity needs to take. You know what I mean? I feel Pan-Africanism is not about displace Africans across the world or Africans in Africa. It's a world movement. You know, it's a global movement, and we know that Marcus Garvey is one of the driving forces that spearheaded the whole Pan-African movement, you know, across the world. I don't think Jamaican children or any child in the world for that matter should grow up not knowing the true roots of Pan-Africanism and, you know, the whole idea of repatriation and the repatriation of wealth to Africa.
Can't sit down, just send me fi work. Bring the fire in a room, just send me fi purge. But I can't do it alone.
Being a producer is what drives my whole creativity. You know what I mean? I do most of my creative work, you know, experimenting with my own talents. I really enjoy production. I did a lot of production work on Roots and Chalice mixtape, yeah. And I'm also currently producing a new project right now. So, you know, production is one of the driving forces in my whole day-to-day living.
And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. To provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees.
Yeah, music is a pure thing, you know. It is humanity that is impure. Music is a pure thing. That's why you have so many good people who listen to what we think is bad music. You know, you have so many good law-abiding people that listen to crime music.
One thing me I beg you do, and I said smile, yeah, smile, boy. Smile for me, Jamaica, and I said smile.
I look at music for what it is. The very fact that people can't sell a movie without music. People can't sell any product in the world without music. It only goes to show that music is probably the most powerful concept of the human mind. I feel that anybody who has taken up the mission of being a musician and truthfully create music for the world and for the people, and you know, that's the biggest charity you could ever do.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta. What you gotta do? What you gotta do?
Nyama, kama kawaida, it's always a pleasure to have you. Asanteni sana for always keeping us company. Karibuni tena. Now, kwa sababu sisi tunapenda kutakata na kuvaa vizuri, tulishika safari tukaenda zetu mpaka the Michael Joseph Center, where an interactive fashion event was going down. It's up to you to decide kama itaweza ama itakuwa chini. Roll the cameras.
Today was about bringing bloggers together to enhance trade in the fashion industry, especially through promoting our local brands, stores, and anything related to fashion within our country.
a good start. I like, because fashion bloggers is a whole different ball game from the usual runways we have of designers, and they have a personal thing, like an X factor that you want to see. That's why you follow their blogs, right? That's why you stalk them on Instagram. So it's more than just someone showcasing clothes. It's like, no, it's a story, it's personal.
When I saw the word bloggers only, I was interested. I wanted just to come here because I'm like a blogger. I am a blogger.
I'm new in the blogging world, so I'm excited to find more blogs and see what other bloggers are doing out there. Other than networking with other people, I got to network with other bloggers, which was really cool. We got to bond backstage and also with the models.
It's been a good platform for me to focus more, and I love it so far, and I'll keep going strong.
It's good, they have nice shoes, everything is good. I really love those shoes, the heels and everything, and the bikinis, everything. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I like it.
And it's about time that, brands and blogs have a beautiful runway to show what they can actually do together.
Was a very good occasion for me to interact and to take network with all the young fashion designers here in Nairobi, because soon I will be showcasing my online.
I came to see what other people do, and I learned a lot tonight. That was awesome.
I was a viewer. I come to see what's about, and hopefully next year I can get involved.
It was awesome. The networking, meeting new people, seeing nice clothes on the runway, seeing that people are not focusing on only the African wear, they're going outside of their comfort zone.
The fact that it's fashion bloggers, you're creating a conversation.
It's been, I think, successful because the networking is what is important, and bringing fashion lovers together for good cause is also important. And plus putting bloggers on the next level, because I think bloggers are they're not very noticed in this country versus the abroad, like the US and the UK. So it's a good platform for bloggers. Now we have a say and we have a platform and we have the masses.
We always have time to critique and attend fashion events. Now we're waiting for you to give us your feedback. Now, from the MJC Center, this week we're finishing it off at the Go Down Art Center, where last weekend Reggae ruled.
Kabisa, na wale ambao walikuwa wanawakilisha at the Go Down gig this time wanajulikana kama Gravity, Tune Them Band, alafu na Royalty by Black. Wagwan Figwan, you know. The music genre originating from rocksteady and ska in the 1960s Jamaica has developed into many other genres while leaving an indelible mark on popular music worldwide. Now, there has been a number of misconceptions about reggae music, some of them being reggae is Bob Marley. Some say reggae glorifies marijuana or bang, and that if reggae is not from Jamaica, then it's not well done, among many others.
reggae is the music, actually, basically, the lifestyle and the music. But for the people who don't love the lifestyle, angalieni muziki yenyewe, listen to reggae. Reggae is true. Reggae don't hide anything. They say things as it is. Kama gava ikombai. They say it as it is. You see, as in reggae is so real compared with the other music.
You know, reggae music is based on Pan-Africanism. It's based on the emancipation of the black mind and the black heart and the African child. So reggae music has been here because this is home. This is Africa.
For starters, Bob Marley was the man who turned Jamaican reggae into an international phenomenon, and with the help of a few others along the way established reggae as a worldwide genre of music.
Hakuna vurugu imetokea. Hata hii crowd iko hapa, si leo unaweza expect upate kwa reggae. Watu wametulia, unaona? Watu hawana maneno. Watu wametulia.
Reggae imekuwa ikirule chini ya maji. Kila mtu usikiza reggae. When reggae tells you you are an empress, you're a queen, you're an African queen from the times of antiquity, you will carry yourself as such. And that's what reggae music seeks to bring.
This month of the Go Down gig featured several regional reggae bands including Tune Them Band, Royalty by Black and Gravity Band. Tune Them Band started in 2004 with only one person, Kefa Anyona, who later met members who were both singers and instrumentalists. Gravity Band was formed in the year 2005 by a group of 5 church musicians who decided to explore the world of music with an aim of improving live band performance in Nairobi and in Kenya in general. The band has over the years gradually grown to be a large band that includes live horn section and strings depending on the nature of the gig. Royalty by Black, whose music sets to teach on freedom, redemption and consciousness, consists of Lion DC, Lion Chief and a lady, rather an empress, Lion Boer. To the lovers of reggae out there, it's about time you checked out the places that these talented fellas do their thing often and get to enjoy true Doba feeling.
Kutoka nilelewe, nimesikia reggae, kwa hivyo reggae ni muziki ambao nacheza. Kwanza kwa sahii, mimi kuna kitu nacheza sasa hivi inaitwa Swahili Ska Reggae. Kwa hivyo nimekuja hapa kwa sababu kupenda reggae.
The Reggae Revolution is a sure movement, and their intentions to bring people back to their roots are well appreciated. And they were truly appreciated at the Go Down gig this June. As a Rastaman will say, Wagwan for the youth them out there. Peace. Don't have to dread to be Rasta. Don't have to dread. This is not a dreadlocks thing. Divine conception of your heart.
Hata wale hawana dreadlocks kama mimi tumefilio concert. Yo guys, we really thank the Go Down gig for that dope event. Tumeappreciate hiyo edition ya reggae ama ni aje?
Kabisa. Alafu Anyiko, unakumbuka there's a time tulisema kwamba tutakuwa tunapatia big up kwa mafans ambao wanatupatia support,
Yes.
mambo mbaya. Kwa hivyo leo niko na jamaa anajulikana kama Kidule. Yaani huyu jamaa huwa analeta watu kijijini. Njoni muangalie Grapevine. Kwa hivyo big up na Mwenyezi Mungu akuzidishie na akubariki.
If you want a shout out, send us a message. All our contact addresses are right on your screen. So on that note that we're ending the show this week. Until then, you know what they say.
If you didn't see it on Grapevine, then it most probably never happened.
Welcome. Why? Hey. Chronics, left and right. Just soldiers are come, left and right. Wait. Ooh, yeah. Ah, boy. And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Ay. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who at the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life not easy boat. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but Chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far.